good. Hey, Bull. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Sunday night. Here we are, Sunday night. It's quite the glare. How are we doing, Bull? What you been up to? I'm just happy to be sitting down. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Let's just sort out this. Air spraying. Oh, what did you base coat in? What have you painted? I always like to talk about that kind of thing. So clearly, where you are, it's not minus weather. You're able to base coat stuff. A little bit jealous. A little bit jealous that you can do that. Yeah, I would like to base coat a few things. I need my cool box full of paint as well. I need to crack those suckers out. But how about we just start painting something and then go from there. Ooh, are those tests gonna end up in Discord? You don't have to do them just yet, but is it indoor or outdoor booth? Because I've got an outdoor booth. That's gonna just have to glare. Indoor booth. Yeah, I'm curious about an indoor booth because how would that look? You know, how would that manifest is what I'm curious about. Yeah, if you could post, that would be swell. Thank you very much. Oh, blue tack. I got a blue tack. Don't you worry about jank. I don't know if you know this about me, Bull, but I'm a big fan of jank. Absolute massive fan of some jankiness. Art of the possible, I call it, but it is jank, basically. Yeah, check if you want. I don't want to put you out though. Like if it's not too much hassle, like you don't have to if you don't want to. Like I don't want you to have to muck about with it too much. But if you can, that would be lovely. There's definitely a hair there. Do I have tweezers available? I do. Excellent. Ooh, hello. I'm going to have a look at that immediately, Bull. I'm quite curious about this. Oh, that's a real marvel. I like the Lazy Susan in the middle for spraying. Do you have like an extractor fan on it, or a fan of some sort then? Or is it just the air from the window, or just something push the paint fumes out? It's really good. Not janky at all. It also looks great. Extractor fan from kitchen plus car filter. It's really, really nice, Bull. I didn't know you had such skills, frankly. Oh, you don't have the skills. You bought it. Hey, still good. Wish I had space for something like that. It looks very, very handy. Especially for winters here, it would be super useful. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'll just ignore the first bit. Yeah, built yourself. Amazing. Very well done. I don't want those. I want those little grooves to stay dark. Cotton bud, don't fail me now. Greco. Beep. Good. The only issue with the cotton bud is that it is a bit of a last-ditch attempt because it just blasts everything around it as well. But if it does the job, I think it's a good panic option. Nah, Bull, I don't have the cash or the space. It's a good. I think I'll just like live my life through you and be like, oh, that's lovely. That would be nice to have. And that will sustain me for now. So appreciate the offer to talk me through it, though. That is very much appreciated. But yeah, no need. I went straight back in the recess. You know what? If it happens twice, maybe it's meant to be. Well, the thing is, what if I was to build that thing that you've got? I would just use a spray can in there. You know, I just use it with a spray can. That would be my my version of it. I don't like the idea of having to clean airbrushes, frankly. I barely clean paintbrushes, let alone something a little bit more iffy. You know, nozzle blockage, I guess, would be an issue. I need my cool box. I need my colours available. Hey, Wolf. Hey, Ball. I want to say, Ball, as well. Thanks for being on here from the get-go and being chatty. Like, yeah, I really appreciate that. I needed a little bit of chit-chat immediately, so you've really done me a solid there. Right, Corax White. I've seen my Troll's Teeth. Ah, first one I found. Perfect. Well, I feel you. I feel you, Ball. I'm a little bit stressed myself. Maybe if we just hang out here together, chatting about custom-made indoor paint extractor machines. Yeah, I liked World of Warcraft. I just the trouble is when you get later in the game, you kind of need to like be able to make friends, you know, for people to team up with for raids. But that just never materialized for me, so I just put it down. I wasn't even particularly good either, so I knew I wasn't. I was definitely not first pick for raids. That's for sure. I do like a good MMO though. It's Grace here, needs some ink in it. Yeah, too big, arguably. I was just like, I think I'll just not bother. Ooh, what's in the combat patrol for Space Wolves? I don't remember exactly. Look how much better the coverage is when you put a bit of ink in. It's just so much better. It's nice. Nice box. Oh yeah, the Wolfen do look silly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Wolfy guys, I don't like those. Hey, Warden. How you doing, buddy? Barely awake 'cause it's morning or barely awake 'cause it's night? There's always a big difference between the two. Well, that's the main thing, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you it's normally a good idea with those big boxes that you like everything in them. I think they might be ones that like look better in the flesh than online. I think they might be one of those. Right. I used to do night shift. Yeah, I used to do night shift in a supermarket. And by this time of day, if it's 11 a.m., if I'd worked through the night, you feel like absolute grimballs. Yeah. What really sucked was working night shift in the summer. When you get to work, it was just like a nice warm evening. It's like, I could be at a pub. And then you're like, then you have to. I was only outside for the very start of the evening getting stock in, and then I had to venture inside the store for the whole night. It was like, oh, I don't want to leave the sunshine. Yeah. True story. I did a big poo and blocked the toilet, and it got blamed on some small woman at my job, and I didn't correct anyone. I totally let her take the fall for my massive chud. Such cowardice. Hey, Master. Yeah, with this guy, I was thinking about him, and I was like, you know what? Like, he doesn't look particularly amazing. The effect's fine, but I've kind of moved past it. So I thought, you know what? Let's actually do some freehand and stuff on him and try and give him the love that he deserves, really, because I think it's a fantastic model. I think we just need to. I just need to draw a line under. It's a fantastic model, because if I've gone to the effort of getting it, then it's safe to say I like it. That's something for the sponsorships, I guess. Wait, there's a sub limit on going live. Oh, that looks terrible. I'm not doing that. I'm washing that off. Emergency, cotton bud. Well, what numbers are you on, Wolf? What numbers are you on? How many you got? How many are you on? 17. Oh, I don't know if I can rustle up 17 people. This needs to be thicker. 50 people. A not insurmountable amount. Thanks, Judd. Yeah, how does Table manage it? One coat yellow. But, you know what? We just did it with one coat sort of Corex white as well. Put those contrasts in your paint, guys. It's just recommend it. Table's top tip. Don't use water. Water's for the pussies. I gotta work on those catchphrases. Don't be a puss. Put contrast in your paint. Okay, checkers. Thanks, Master. I do like my terrible songs. I reckon about maybe less than 1% hit just right, and a lot of them just come out a bit weird, but, you know, I give myself points for the attempt, frankly. You know what? I'm feeling, I'm feeling, I'm feeling happy. I'm gonna treat myself to some masking tape. Do I have scissors? No, they're in my other desk. Oh, listen to me, my other desk. This isn't a desk. This is a cupboard. Referring to this as a desk is a crime, man. Be right back. One moment. Just need a pair of scissors. To be honest, it's such a teeny tiny bit that it doesn't really need masking. It's very nice people in chat helping Wolf out. Very nice of you indeed. Yeah, what I did was I went to put my headphones on and the wire pulled tight and I pinged myself in the face with one headphone. Have you ever done that to yourself, guys? Happens to me more times than I would like. Have you ever had it, guys, where you're so hungry and you're just so hungry that you're eating the food as fast as you can and you accidentally like eat the inside of your mouth? Have you guys ever done that? That happens to me way more often than I'd like. I guess I just eat wrong. But yeah, you're just so hungry, you're like, "Rawr," and you kind of semi-eat your face. Okay, good. I feel immediately better. I always thought that was a bit weird that I was doing that. It's not intentional, mind. You know, it's purely accidental. But you kind of eat the inside of your face. Okay, so what would look cool? I guess that one. Need a bit of ink in that black. Oh, that's a terrible. Okay, so too much ink will defeat the purpose of tape a little bit, but we can touch that up. Not the end of the world, guys. Let's get some actual paint on its own to touch those up. I'm not even intimidated by Abaddon black anymore. I'm just going to paint my Corax white mix right over that bit of black, even though it's not even fully dry. One coat should just annihilate it. Like the mistake never happened. Oh, table, you little bitch. That's beautiful. What a discovery. What a discovery. Hey, stick with what works. Like, hey, I'm not saying like mine's gospel. Definitely do that for sure. You know, like I'm just stumbling through things. Don't take whatever you want. I'm not fussed. I'll be honest. Starting the streams was a little bit selfish because I needed to get other people's advice. You know, like I kind of maxed out my painting solo, so I had to put myself out there to get some tips myself. So you know, if anything, yeah, what works for you? Whatever works. Actually, if Corax white was amazing, I wouldn't have to mix it with stuff every single time. You know? There's actually a nice little bit of rust effect there. I won't cover that so much, just a little bit. Trying to, Wolf Painter. One of my New Year's resolutions is to play one game of anything on stream. We will get one game. I'm thinking of doing a much longer stream when the wife and kids are away. Maybe for my birthday. And I'll sit down and actually... My issue is I'm worried that I'll set it all up, start the stream, and then realise I need something rules-wise. But I reckon people will crack on and help me with anything I'm short on. They can point me to like an online resource or something. So yeah, that's the plan. Just when we have a longer amount of time for a stream. Against you, Bull. Against you guys. You will play the other side. That's who. That's the plan, Warden. I think the first one's going to be a real shit show, a real shambles, but if I lean on you guys heavily, I think I'll be all right. The only fear is that I'm in there on my own, and then I'll just completely choke. But if there's people in there to help me out, then I think I'll be fine. Whatever I get to first, really. Could be anything. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing points, Wolf. I don't care if the sides are uneven or not. I'll just throw whatever I have painted in together. I'm not counting army size, and I don't think I ever really want to. I just want carnage. I don't want a balanced match. I want stuff firing and stuff getting blown up. You know? You'll probably never see me in a tournament. I just want to roll some dice correctly for starters. A humble goal. honestly, I don't. It could be a last stand scenario. I don't care what how unfair it is. I'm just trying to get a game done. Thanks, Master. I felt a little bit like the muck effect was a little bit too shabby, so I just wanted to kind of give him a little bit more love. Still mucky, but a little bit more considered. I would totally play like Napoleonic War tabletop game. I'd totally play that. Charging cannon with massed infantry, yeah, stuff like that. I'd love that. Form square, form line, all that jazz. I just want a mess. I just want to make a mess. Many casualties as possible, please. Right, where's my troll's teeth? I need me troll's teeth. After you pay off the combat patrol, you buying it on what? What do you call it? Credit? You buying it in installments? Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous territory. Oh, attached to the big base. Yeah, I wish I had done that. Actually, that's a great idea of yours. Good thinking. Yeah, it would make it a lot easier. Yeah. No, can't say I have. Haven't paid a single one. Mostly because I haven't, because they had a refresh. There's no secondhand Space Wolves going around for cheap at the moment. New kits and all. So the ones that were coming up on secondhand markets were the old ones, and I didn't want those. There already is, Bull. I'm seeing loads. I'm seeing absolutely loads already. Yeah, there's a lot of secondhand custodes. And they're not modestly priced at all. It's definitely people they're like, I bought this army, I paid this army, I'm getting my money's back, my money's worth back. But it's not gonna happen. They're trying to get in early, but what I'm gonna do with the custodes is I'm just gonna hit up my Connect with my Warhammer sponsorship and get them to send me a box out. That's what I'll do. I'll give them a call tomorrow and get a box. Yeah, personally, I think the opposite is true, Bull. I think I actually, from opening them to assembling them to painting them, I devalue the model depending on where I am. Hey, Freds. Thanks, Freds. I felt like, for me personally, I was stepping a bit backwards, mucking this guy up. I felt like it looked good at one point, but then it started looking a bit samey. So I thought I'd actually go in and, you know, not so much clean him up, but, you know, give him a bit of love. But I decided that I'm going to work my way along wherever I'm painting, so I get a... I might do a different colour limb entirely, actually, maybe. I might make it so like one of these is just a different... Looks like it's a different section bolted on. Maybe, I don't know yet. I'm just enjoying myself at the moment. I don't have a clear plan. What I wish I had is a little Gretchen I could stick on him somewhere, or just hang out with him on the base, but I'm unusually short on Gretchen for some reason. Speaking of Gretchen, no, actually, Fred's, the camera is in exactly the same place. Yeah. I think you need to get your eyes checked. Nothing's changed. Camera's in the same spot. I'm glad you asked. Oh, what's this? I can put my hand in this one. Oh, yes, look, yes. Behold the beauty that is shelves. I've just been waiting for someone to ask. A collage, you say? What's this table? Did you make a collage? Do you have a little Terminator peeking out? Hello, table. Yeah. And also, I will say as well, with only approximately 7 or 8 pieces of tape. Yeah, 7 or 8. There's one. 1, 2, 3. There's some others. I ran out of tape, you see, so I used the age-old construction method of stuffing in loads of extra cardboard. Hence here. Hey, don't you doubt my wedges, young man or woman or whatever you pretend to be. Wedges are the almighty. Shame on thee. Too late, you've gone too far, sir. You shall answer. You shall answer, sir. How dare you speak against the wedge? You nothing. You filth. You filthy scum. Kids are asleep. I shouldn't shout. Oh no, he's still here, but he's taking a little bit of recreation. He's just enjoying the music instead. I'll just point you to the crap DJ and then recreation time, party. No lifting for me. Wait. He's still about. He's just partying, that's all. Before he was reaching for the shelves, now he's just reaching for those lasers. He did his duty. Did his duty well. Did his duty. Good on him. He's gonna get some kind of honors. I need some purity seals because I need to give him some purity seals for like just honor him some way in how he's painted. I will never forget his contribution to the shelves. The guy was actually integral. Need me some moot green. Moot green and striking scorpion contrast. Yeah, I got Tyrannid. I think that one is Seraphim. There's a Chaos one there. Christmas Goblin, and then behind that is a 500 anniversary for White Dwarf. I just thought I'd blue tack them up. I was doing a collage for you guys. A little collage. I spared a thought for you today, guys. I was like, I know they've already got a view of some rather excellent shelves, but let's just shoot that impressedness into the stratosphere with some truly godlike religious experience shelving. So you're welcome, guys. You're very welcome. No, don't thank me all at once. It's fine. You're welcome. Yes. Yes, it is. Hang on. Yeah, you get your coins for buying stuff. Yeah, I have on the rare occasion bought stuff. It's true. You'll notice that none of those coins are new. Like the Tyrannid one is from the Norn Emissary Christmas Battle Force. I really wanted the Norn Emissary, so I bought the big box. Thank you. But there's also I don't know what would rhyme with W for wedging shat in together, because it is very much all wedged in. So I don't know, support from the wizarding world of Wedge. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing on that one, guys. Council cardboard wasn't even my idea. Some other genius thought of it. But yeah, I tend to go pot of paint or a brush and the free mini. That's my usual. Yeah, that was nice, Freds. They didn't have to do that either. They totally did you a nice. They did you a nicey there. That was pretty nice of them. Good question, actually. I'm about 2.5 kilometers from one. by American standards, 25 minutes away is ridiculously good. Is Fen here? Fen's not here yet, is he? Or at all? He hasn't been on, has he? I need his help with something, actually. Sounds like the perfect amount, Warden. Not running out immediately is good. I mean, at my workshop, it's like seagulls on chips. Seagulls on spilt chips when they drop. It's just, if you're not there on the first day, you're not going to get it. Well, ironically, I might have found an inside track on that purely by fluke. So I was saying, like, last December, I happened to be in the store, and I was talking to the store manager, and I said, like, he would mention that what they do is people take the free mini and then they paint it and they bring it in the day of the next release one, and they like do a little social media photos of stuff of them. And I was like, I'd love to get involved in painting that mini of the month, but there's just no way I can get here in time to get them. And he's like, well, I mean, you can give me a call and I'll set one aside for you, so that way you can enter the painting thing. And I was like, huh? Did I just discover a little way? Yeah, so Ironically, my wife went into town the next day and was able to get one, but well, not the next day, but the next time, the next model. But yeah, I am 100% going to take advantage of that because it's only 12 times a year. I can go in 12 times a year. I just have to remember to paint the servitor, which isn't even assembled. I should probably get on that actually. But yeah, so I mean, if you want to get it, for those of you that are at busy stores, you might want to say, ask about painting it. I don't know how you'd phrase it to make it not sound like you're trying to cheese the system, but small confession to make as well. Do you guys indulge in more than one? Just not because I do. Just out of just curious. Has anyone else gone in? I'd say a different day and picked up another one. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, that's why they make them clip them out, so you don't sell them. But I think if you're going to get a free mini and sell it, I think that makes you kind of like a little bit of a piece of dog shit, frankly. There's a little bit of... No worries, Grave. Catch you later, buddy. Catch you later. Also, hi, Drot. Don't recognise the name. Are you new? But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Warden. Always nice to chat. You wouldn't think that I've only just met you, would you? We talk like we've known each other for ages. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. The unifying power of a shared hobby, eh? Thank you, Warden. I bloody love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very, very much indeed. You'd think, wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, it's funny how easy conversation is with some people. It's just like, yeah, we talk now. How long you known him? About 4 hours. I like that a lot. Little bit of social. No, hey, look, no. I have the capability of being happy for other people. That's fantastic news. Is it discount retailer, third party? What? Not third party. What do you call it? I don't know what you call discount retailers. What the name for them is? But either way, it's good. It's really good news for you. Happy for you, bud. Does anyone else get that? Like when someone gets good news, you can be happy for them, and you like you take joy in their good news. I get that. I experience in that. Hell, I practically live off it at times. Ah, boo. Oh. I had hopes for you, boo. I thought maybe, just maybe, at some point we would drink one too many glasses of lager and spend many an hour talking about absolutely nothing at all. Well, that's all right. Doesn't have to be Games Workshop minis, you know, whatever you collect. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I just, I basically, the issue I have with Warhammer is the issue I have with Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. And that, like, Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ice cream is amazing, right? I love it. And I know that there's lots of other good flavors out there. But whenever I'm looking at the other flavors, I'm like, if I buy this flavor, I could have been eating cookie dough, you know? So I'm just like, I'll just go with cookie dough. That's kind of the problem. Kind of the problem that I have. But I've got a way around it. I know how I'm going to cheese it. I'll just get sponsors. I'll get sponsors, and they'll send me stuff, and I'll get around it that way. Confident, eh? A business account? What is this? A business account? Could Could I class me sitting in a cupboard as a business? Ah, no, bull. Oh, accidentally painted that bit. Ah, no, Drac. Come on. I can't do crime stuff. I'm a parent. I'd get caught easily. I'm a lousy liar. What I'm going to do... So the reason I was asking for Ven is that what I'm going to get Ven to do for me is I'm going to get him to get a load of pig's blood and some animal guts, right? And he lives near Warhammer World, right? Like HQ. So I'm going to get him to go down there and write sponsor table in pig's blood, and then to throw the guts at anyone coming in or out while screaming sponsor table. And then I feel like that's a foolproof way to get sponsorship, right? So I'm sure he'll do that for me. It's not like I'm asking a lot. No, you can't. You don't just contact Warhammer. You have to be noticed. You have to pray to the God Emperor, and maybe they will bestow you with treats. Hey, Ven, hi! Just the man I needed. I need to go and commit maybe a crime, I'm not sure. Does throwing animal guts and entrails and all that goodness at people constitute a crime? I forget. Yeah. Yep. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I need you to throw... I need you to write sponsor table in animal blood on the doorstep of Warhammer HQ and throw guts at people screaming sponsor table until they do. I'm convinced it will work. Just go ahead and do that. Tomorrow's fine. Yeah, but Drut, I don't have a business. I don't have a business, Drut. I have no business. That's true. That's true, Truck. Judd. I almost called you Trucker. It felt weird. Oh, don't worry about it then. It's fine. Never mind. Let's just cancel the whole thing then. Don't worry about it. I'll find someone who's actually my friend. You know, I'll just contact my real friend. Yeah. Notice I didn't use a plural there. Nope, never do, Drut. Nope, never do. Nope, never sell. Never sell. The prices people would have to offer would have to be so shockingly high. Because I'd have to buy another one and repaint it, wouldn't I? Obviously, that's just how the law is. Thanks, Nick. Oh yes, Ven. Oh yes. Oh, ooh, yes. Only 7 or 8 pieces of tape. Yes, sturdy. Not only shelves as well. A collage. I just needed to do something. You know, I was a little bit down yesterday, so I thought today, you know, just double down table. You don't get Creator Academy, fine. build some new cardboard shelves, you know? Mood improved. Or at least it was for me anyway. Fine. A yellow smiley face. I have yellow. Where's a place that you always see it on the camera? Here. Not always on the camera, but still. Let's put it here so Ven can call on me to show it. Just for Ven. There we go. Smiley face. Whenever you want, Ven, I will show you the smiley face. I might even add to it from time to time when you're not around. You're welcome, Ben. Yeah, sorry, Dra. I can't do shady shit. Ooh, question. Is it the Leviathan Terminators? Even so, 23 is pretty darn good. How much is postage? Any additional fees? Is it on eBay? I must know. You think it's Leviathan Terminators? 23 is good. It just depends on those extra fees. Ah, perfect. So who's the piece of filth that's bidding against you, eh? How dare they? Don't they know who they're dealing with? Okay, that's something. How long left? Is it eBay, right? You're making it sound like it's eBay bidding. Oh, local, okay. Well, you might be in luck then if there's not that many other people bidding. Could be, could work. Hey, KS. How you doing, bud? Sunday night. I hope everyone had a semi-good weekend. Mine was all right, frankly. But I know you didn't ask. I just volunteered that for no reason. But I need a run-up at the moment. A run-up? What, like build momentum? Gear yourself up for painting? Or you mean you need to run up to an ATM? You need to get some cash? I'm not sure. Yeah, I was sort of bored. But I feel better now, so I would say that I'm leaving the weekend on a plus. So, yeah. Just looking at it a little bit more positively. It was a rough one, but I came out on top. Is that to me, Ball? Is there some... I've dropped the orc. Hang on, I've lost him. Well, whilst I'm looking for him, I might take this opportunity to go to the loo as well. Sisters of Battle versus Night Lords? What? What's that? I've completely lost the orc. Where's he gone? I dropped him and he's just vanished. Hello? Where have you... Where have... I've... Where's he gone? Where'd he go? Oh no, guys. Technical difficulties. I dropped him. I can't even see him. Okay, well, he's gone. I'm gonna go to the loo. Right. Oh, there he is. He fell amongst the cables. Okay, crisis over, guys. Crisis over. Oh, I didn't check the Sisters and Night Lords. I'm not so keen on the Night Lords. It's the bat ears. It's the bat ears on the helms. I don't know why. I like the idea of Night Lords, like their methodology in battle, all that jazz. I think they're pretty amazing. The issue is the schemes, and you know, painting lightning bolts. What a nightmare that's going to be. What, the toilet? My piss? Yes, it was pretty standard piss. 5 out of 10. No issues, no complications. I should probably edge highlight this. Troll Steve. Not light enough. No. What is Open Front? A game? I haven't played a single game since Christmas. Apart from the tower, but that's done deal. That was on my phone anyway. That was to get off looking at shorts. It's not that I fell for it. It's just, yeah, I spent $10.99 on the tower. It is predatory. It is horrible, but it served its purpose. It served its purpose. I just needed something to entertain me a little bit that wasn't looking at shite on shite shorts endlessly. I just needed something that I could have on in the background whilst I was doing my dad's stuff. But I don't like that I gave them money. Tacticus, that's... Yeah, mobile games just generally tend to be an awful, awful creature. Yeah, now I remember Open Front. Yeah, I did look it up, actually. It did look promising, but then I stopped playing games. I made a deal with myself that I'd only play games when I've got the ability to record back, and I don't have that ability, so I'm sticking to my little self-imposed ban. So... What are those lost technology files called? STL, STI, not STI, ST. What are those modules in Warhammer? You know, where they're always looking for them. Oh, lost technology. There's a certain specific name. STC. I was close. STI. I don't know. A night goblin's bad moons? I don't know about Age of Sigmar. I don't know. I hear it's fantastic. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm two minds about it. I think Stormcast heads really put me off a little bit. I need an alternative Stormcast head. Just like a Knight head would be good. Any armored head would be good. I just don't like the Death's Head mask look. Although, admittedly, the new Skaven looked pretty good. The Sigmar stuff that was designed for Sigmar does look really good. I kind of feel like they've got a different, like, sculpting team. But anything that's, like, can go on an old world base is going on an old world base, I feel. For me, personally. Oh, really? Okay. I had a different idea. So here's my idea. Let me run this by you, right? So you get 2 groups of jackals in the Gorestorm Slaughter Pack, right? And what I was thinking was, right, so assemble the 8 bound, the big guys, like the photo I sent on Discord, remember, without their armor on? And then put the armor together, and in the whole head, cram in as many jackal heads as you can, and then the back of it is all made of different jackal backs. Each arm is made up of arms, the hands are made up of hands, and then likewise, the legs are made up of legs, and the legs are made up of legs. So it's like this, it's like the jackals got smushed together into this big, angry, armored, weird thing, like a lot of heads, a lot of anger, and then the hand has just got like 4 or 5 chainswords splitting out of it, and it's like a Spawn kind of half mechanical, half flesh horribleness. That's what I'm thinking for that. That was my theory, and it makes jackals more interesting to me with that idea. I don't know if it looked good, but I think it might be pretty fun. Yeah, like Angry Chaos Spawn. So the only downside is, and this is the only downside, I get some money next week. I get paid next week. But I promised my wife I wouldn't buy any models. So yeah, I've scuppered myself for February. I've already made the promise. I did it today. So we're on hold on that one. But they don't seem very popular, and even though they're discounted, there's still 2 of them available, so I don't think they're going to sell. But yeah, angry smush of Spawn, angry smush Spawn was my theory. And I figured with the Jackal Spawn, if ever there was a time to try gore effect with the, what was it, UHU glue, then that would be it, wouldn't it? If ever there was a model to start. No, nothing like that, Bull. No, nothing like that. She's a fan of partying, though. She's got, like, she's going out on, in the next month and a half, I think she's going out on three or four parties, so maybe that's some currency for barter, but I've already made the promise. That's the issue. So I need a I need a legal loophole out of a promise. I'm open to suggestions. How can I cheese it so that I get out of the promise? Catch you later, Wolf. Yeah, I think that would get me in trouble. Yeah, I've got some filler. Yeah, I'm confident. Ironically, the filling thing, I'm not worried about. It's the getting around the promise thing. That's the difficult part. Hello, Sorok. Yes, I remember you, Sorok. Don't you worry. You have not been forgotten. I remember you. Yeah, it's a bind. There must be a way to cheese it. I just haven't figured it out. So, is it confirmed that 11th edition is this year? Is that a thing? Is that Is that like not just rumor? Okay. Well, fair enough, Keith. Nothing wrong with having a schedule, though. A little bit jealous. I have no plan. It's just paint everything. Just everything. No plan. Just get any kind of whatever gets done first gets done first, and then play a game with whatever. I'm definitely going to be using proxies. That's for sure. But why not? It's only me versus you guys. I guess we'll probably have to get like one main speaker for what to. I don't know what form it's going to take. How you guys are going to communicate with each other as to what moves you do, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fun anyway. Whatever kind of mess it becomes, it'll be fun. ECA? What's ECA? That's true then. The only problem with a Discord chat is I don't want to be left hanging in the stream not knowing what I'm doing. I might panic. It's gonna be a shambles. Wait till you see me trying to figure out rules. Jeez, it's gonna be an absolute. But never try, never learn. You know. I want to play. I just think it's going to be a bit of a janky game. But again, as long as I get to fire something successfully, as long as I'm able to roll like a shooting phase with legitity, so then, I'm fine with that. As long as I'm not just completely spooning the rules. I got you. One thing I'm really looking forward to, right, is I will 100%, if a unit or model distinguishes itself in a battle, I will 100% paint new decorations on it or glue on new medals or something, or some kind of additional item to signify their what do you call it? Their bravery or particular skill in something. Like, for example, like if I had a squad of guardsmen and they did something really heroic, I might repaint another squad with heavy weapons or something, or special weapons, and that will be them now, if that makes sense. and then the old squad could become another squad of just conscripts again, if that makes sense. I like the idea of painting stuff like that. Yeah, I like it. Something about that idea appeals to me. I think it'd be fun. Well, I'll be honest, I've kind of been taking my time a little bit, just enjoying it. And also this is a repaint of what was underneath that I didn't quite like it. So if I had to put an estimate on here, 2.5 streams. No, that's not fully right because this is only going to be a 2-hour stream. 2 and a bit. I don't know. It depends. I might be more focused tomorrow, maybe. But you know, Sunday night, I just thought I'd just kind of. I was just trying to find my feet with this as well. Maybe it will be faster. One of those two and that. So it's another arm and 2 legs, and the legs, admittedly, are quite simple. So it's hard to put an amount on it. Depends. Like I say, it depends on my mood. How active chat is as well. I don't know. I think it's going all right, frankly. I should paint some more details on. I've only done the stripe there. But I'm not sure even if I add another colour. I might not. Sorry, maybe I probably will be in a racy mood tomorrow. I think, I don't know. I got no answers for your ball, clearly. I'm all stuttering, not sure. Because if I just do it like this on the back, like if I just do the yellows like that, it's like that's really quick. I don't really rate the back of this at all. I don't think it's particularly exciting. If anything, I think it should be a little bit more hunched, a little bit less boxy. More like he's carrying like a big bag of junk on his back. Yep, sure does. That's the standard size Army Painter wet palette. I'd heavily recommend them. It's a real game changer, wet palettes. I know I paint really thick, but I do use a wet palette, yeah. The paint goes a lot further. I think using green on those was the right idea. I quite like it. Not too shabby. I'm a lot happier. Well, we've got a nice contrast of how it looks with the little bit more love versus just slapped on. And I think I prefer the little bit more love. I think I'm more that way now. As far as my paint is, it's a little bit longer, but I don't know. It's just such a nice model. I felt like I wanted to give it a little bit more than just because there's nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this at all. You can totally get away with that. It's just I feel like I wanted to. I don't know. I just wanted to give it a little something something. Let's remove the blue tack. Ooh, 11 and 4. Oh man, that's pretty good going. Guys, have we? It might just be a weekend thing, but we've been hitting double digits consistently over the weekend. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I've noticed that. Let's shave 2 hours off the old stop clock. Off the old 1000. We're 946, so we're 944. Get in. 944. Yeah, double digits, man. Consistent. I'm rather pleased. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow for a daytime stream. We're going to do the 3 hours. If you haven't already slapped a like on, please do, especially on the streams. Even though we're getting a shed load of likes on the shorts, I think the stream likes also help. Although, you know, create a community. But in general, I guess it's a general request. I don't think the Academy thing, we got to let that go. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a daytime stream. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves. And thanks again. All right. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Love you.